All right, we are here for another media review for She-Hulk Attorney at Law, and we'll be discussing that here very shortly. Before we get going on this, I always start this off the same way. I'm going to do this the same thing for each one. Everyone is entitled to their opinions. I have my own as well. That being said, if you want to have a discussion or you want to go ahead and comment or something like that, good, great, wonderful, let's do this. If you're here for the sole purpose of trolling and just, stirring up some stuff, not so much. We can't have that because it's all in fun. Let's all have fun and enjoy this. That being said, Just Jen. No, I'm sorry. She-Hulk, attorney at law. We're on episode 7. I don't have a lot to go on with this one because this episode really threw me for a loop. If you're watching this thing, it's fun. Don't get me wrong. I'm enjoying the fun factor that's involved, but they are really pushing limits on what you think is fun and what other people think is fun, so on and so forth. Anyway, in this particular episode, we find where Jen is actually called out to Emil Blonsky's location because his inhibitor is malfunctioning and he can actually turn into the abomination, but they have to go check and see if he's actually doing that. And of course, he's not. He's still in human form and proceeds to tell him that he is now a changed man. He's much calmer, much quieter. He's got a resort, I guess is what we're going to call this place. You can go there and meditate and just become a better version of you. That being said, she gets to be introduced to a group that's there composed of, let me see if I get this right, a porcupine, a vampire, a matador, but not a matador. I don't want to piss him off. A man bull, and also the guy who was in the wrecking crew that was holding the wrench that tried to get her blood the first time. All kinds of messed up, all kinds of weird in what happens with this. It turns into like a talking session, trying to get the feelings out there. It was interesting. It was necessary because of the storyline base that was on there and what it led into, but still, it had the feel of we're really pushing things. Again, enjoyed it. Yes, probably one of my least favorite of the episodes thus far, and we're down to this is the second to last one. So you would think they'd really start putting some fire into this. Apparently not. So that being said, the twist on this all is that the guy that she was starting to date, named Josh, already had a feeling. Too easy. Josh liked her for being her, not for being She-Hulk. Didn't want her to be She-Hulk. Red flags all over the place. Uh, so with that, they ended up hooking up, and that's kind of what this whole thing is that he ghosted her on the phone. She's trying to figure out what's going on. He didn't actually ghost her. Whenever they were done with the evening and he was getting ready to leave and sneaking out, he was sending a text saying, with the emojis that he got her blood, he got a picture of her, and he got something else. But this is part of that group that is trying to figure out a way to kill She-Hulk. So the last episode, I don't know what to expect, to be honest. I really don't. The other ones have kind of had some kind of substance to them getting up to that point. This one has got so much leading up to it now with this that you would think that there would be more episodes involved because it's only 30 minutes, a little over 30 minutes per episode. Kind of hard to get that much out whenever you're trying to kill her in the final episode. I don't know. I don't have high hopes, but we're going to see what happens. We're going to find out. I'm going to do the final episode, and then I'm going to do the recap as well to go over everything, and that way everyone will have all the juice on Just Jen. She-Hulk by Titania. She-Hulk, Attorney at Law. So many different names for this thing. If you're enjoying this, please, please, please remember to go ahead and like, subscribe, and share today. Subscribe so you don't miss out on any of these. reviews, my shows, other contents on there, up to and including 31 days of Halloween ranked. So my movies from Halloween ranked from 31 to number 1 are on there. Don't miss out on that. You subscribe, you won't miss out on that. They're being dropped daily so that you have those out there. All right. Again, thank you for being here. I certainly appreciate it. This one was a little bit shorter because it needed to be. But that being said, thank you very much for being here. We're looking forward to the final one that's coming up next week. I'll go ahead and drop that as soon as I've finished watching that and done the review. Until next time, what's in your watch list?